Join me as I discover the beautiful Lanyu-Orchid Island. We'll explore the scenery, experience the unique indigenous culture, and learn a lesson about not letting an initial bad experience ruin your adventure.
Right, so I'm on the ferry now. It's heading towards Lanyu, the Orchid Island. It seems like it's a boat designed to fit in as many people as possible. It's not like a luxury ride or anything. Both ways cost about 2,300. It's a 2-hour journey. Exactly on time. 2 hours later, I only found a little bit sick. It is hot. Oh my word. This is not what I expected either. Like, these mountains kind of like jut right out of the ocean, and I expected the island to be kind of flat, to be honest. Bit of commotion down there. So this is the only place in Taiwan I've sort of had trouble trying to rent a scooter, because everywhere I go they kind of just start speaking very fast in Chinese, and I think they're asking me have I got like a reservation or something, which I don't, because everywhere else in Taiwan I've been, I just show up. You can rent one quite easily. It's not like a hassle at all. But here it's just like, I think because everyone gets off at the boat at the same time, there's just a big line, and they just don't even seem to want to deal with me. So I'm a little bit pissed off, to be honest, because something that should be easy, just renting a scooter, it's like every place I go to, sure they got a line, I understand that. But the last one I went to, I was sitting there waiting, and when a Taiwanese family showed up, the lady starts talking to them. She hasn't said anything to me. I just found that really frustrating, like literally just ignoring me, I think. After about, I don't know, 20 minutes, yeah, which is probably closer to half an hour, finally managed to find a place that could sort of communicate a bit. The guy knew some English. Turns out what they kept asking me for was international driver's license, which, like, I've got a Taiwanese driver's license, so like I didn't understand what they were talking about. And like, if you're a foreigner here and you just have people saying like that in Chinese to you, like, how are you supposed to figure out what to do? Like, I've been to quite a few countries now. I think this might be one of the like least helpful situations I've run into, like where people seem the most averse to helping me. I was actually quite upset by that. It was very annoying. So right there is the airport, the airstrip, and next to it we've got some goats and some geese. How you doing, buddy? So now we're looking at a highly developed area. Pretty sick airport. I thought I'd stress part of the reason why I'm so annoyed with like sort of not getting like good service or whatever when you come here is because I'm so used to the rest of Taiwan where people are so very patient with you. People are really keen to help you out. Everyone's very lovely. And this is like the first time where I've sort of felt snubbed a bit by people, which is like, it happens in other countries all the time, but you kind of expect it, whereas here it's like you get so used to people going out of their way to be helpful to you that when someone is just kind of like, yeah, whatever, don't need you, it's a bit like, oh, okay, fuck. I have no idea. So I tried to check into the place I'm meant to be staying at, and it's like, oh, you gotta contact our Line. Line is an app that's used here in Taiwan. It's kind of like a messaging app. I sort of showed up, I called the number, She's like, well, can you add my line? Well, I tried to add the line. Well, didn't work. Like I tried to add the line account that was on the message that I got an email from, and it just didn't show up. So okay, great. So I called the number and she's kind of like, well, did you add the line? I said, no, I couldn't find it. She said, oh, I'll call you back later. Oh, God. I could just imagine, like, I know sort of, like I have Line because I live here and everyone uses Line. If you're from somewhere else, you'd just be like lost. I sort of figured everything out now, so I've got a place to stay. Thank God. Apparently, booking it through the internet doesn't count. You gotta call them as well, because every time you book a hotel or something on like Agoda or Booking, right, you get like an email from the place and it doesn't really say anything, so you can just kind of ignore it. But this one was an important one, and you've got to add them online, right? Then you got to contact them like 48 hours before you show up so that they know to clean the room. But just look at the booking confirmation, bro. So Lanyu, or Orchid Island, is one of Taiwan's most famous domestic tourist destinations. People come here for the, tropical island feel. Here for diving. There's a very famous activity here. People like to go diving. I mean, you can see the water here is very clear, very beautiful, very pristine. And people also like to come here to do stargazing. One of the unfortunate things about Taiwan is because of the high population density, there's very few places that you can go to see a lot of stars. So people come here to see, the night sky that they otherwise aren't able to see, right? I think also, because Taiwan is such a densely populated place, coming to somewhere like here where like there's a little village there, there's a little village there, and there was another little village around the other side of the island. I think they like coming to a place like this because it gives them a sort of country feel that is quite difficult to find in Taiwan. Flying fish fried rice. Now we gotta try that one. We've got some flying fish fried rice. Flying fish is a specialty of the indigenous Tao people. I think they have a big ceremony where they do flying fish, like fishing or something, like out harvest or something. But anyway, something that is a local thing. There's a big piece of fish. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. It's like pork though. It doesn't taste fishy. It's got like a pork taste to it. And like just the dish itself, like the fried rice, is really nice. And like look at this place, it's a little dinky die. I just saw a sign of a guy sitting next to it. It said, flying fish fried rice. I'm like, huh, cool. So I asked him about it. He's like, yep, we can do that. 150 NT. It's really good. So yeah, that was really, really good, man. Like, I was in a real bad mood. Now I'm in a really good mood. The guy who ran that place is real friendly, real nice. And the food is so nice. Like, I'm not like a seafood person or a fish person, but that like flying fish fried rice was like the flying fish had like a porky taste to it, but like a tastier version of pork. It was kind of like a little bit like dry and chewy, like it wasn't moist or anything, but it was just so tasty. Like, I don't know if they dry it and salt it or something first, but really good, man. Really, really good. All right, so again, I'm showing you a primary school, but like, just look at the designs on it. Like the amount of indigenous iconography you'll find on just like primary schools and stuff. I always find it so cool. This island, Lanyu, is well known for its unique indigenous people, the Tao people, who I'm pretty sure the guy I bought the fried rice off is one of. They are, you know, sort of part of the whole Taiwanese Aboriginal grouping, but they're considered to be very, very distinct. There's about 4,000, no, not about, there's exactly 4,701 of them. There's so few of them that you can count it down to the very number, right? And they just live here on Lanyu, so that's kind of cool. Like, little island has its own, like, very small island. You can drive around in about an hour, I think. And most of it is like extreme mountain, so most of the people are going to be living in the bays and the coves, villages like this one and this one, right? So very few people, but they have their own unique culture and language, so that's really awesome. And they have their own unique culture and language, and despite being part of like a larger state, they are still able to completely express that through, you know, local artwork and stuff. So that's really cool. It's also really cool that they fish for flying fish, because apparently flying fish is delicious. Good on them, man. So these boats here, you'll sort of see them in tourist advertising and stuff. It's like a unique design and style for the Tao people. Pretty cool to see them in real life. Obviously they're still using them. I think maybe they still use them for the special flying fish festival. It's kind of cool. A rock in a rock city, baby. I have now officially completed a full circle of the island of Lanyu. Didn't take that long. Go, bro, go, 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 go. Whoa, the kids are fast, man. A lot of goats here, man. A lot of goats. Are they stepping me out? Or should I run? Or are they just being goats? I think they're just being goats. And the agility on these things is crazy. Unfortunately, I didn't have camera in my battery, but I did really, really want to show you this. It's a pig. That's a pig. You here to sniff me? I just want to look at the pig. So here's the room for tonight. It's about 2,500, which is, I think, the most expensive. Yeah, it's easily the most expensive room I've had for this trip. I think if you're gonna come to Lanyu, give yourself at least 2 hours to get everything started, because you'll just be pissed off otherwise. I was coming back from where I was eating dinner, and this old dude at like one of these little mini karaoke bars calls me over. He wants to shout me a drink, so I'm like, alright. We end up hanging out. I can't understand like 80% of what he's saying. This dude, he's got like missing teeth and a messed up tongue, because he's obviously like a Bing Long chewing guy. That'll mess up your mouth, dude. They got me to sing they wanted me to sing karaoke. They really wanted me to sing karaoke with them. And they picked this one English song they have. They have like these massive thick books of songs. Like, we have one English song. I'm like, alright, I'll sing your English song with you. And it's like, I've never heard of this song before in my life. I don't think it's a real song. I think it's like something like Taiwanese wrote for a fucking English dude or some shit. And you're just singing these songs. All the while, these backgrounds are playing that it's all like Auckland in the 1990s. And it's like, what? Why is it all videos of Auckland in the 1990s? What the hell is going on? They were also very keen to tell me about how they're not Taiwanese people, like they're not like Minnan Ren, they said, which is the first time I've read about people saying Minnan before. It's the first time I've heard people actually say Minnan Ren, which is what they seem to think all the Taiwanese are, and they're like, we're not the same as them. So I showed them me at the Amis Harvest Festival. I was like, yeah, I know about that stuff. And so they were like, wow, that's awesome. Keep stopping. Well, I keep having to stop because these goats keep being goats, and then I gotta stop and video them. Look at that one up there. What are you doing? Are you trying to push the rock? Oh, there's a bunch of them under the rock. What a good spot for a couple of goats. That's awesome. Yeah, I know road safety, I'll tell you that much. You know road safety. You know about road safety, mate. Wait, where are you going? You gonna go for a swim, are you? You know about road safety, I don't know about him. He's gone down for a swim. I think even the goats are starting to look at me like, who's this fucking loser just filming goats everywhere? Go get him, go! Yeah, boy! Kids. Cool. He's picking out a scooter to rent. Checking all the tires, see if they're safe.